धन्यवाद. Hello, am I audible? Can you anyone please turn on the mic and let me know? Okay, thank you. Is there anyone to join the class or just two people? Okay, we'll see. So can you all so can you all able to see my screen? Okay, thank you. So time is running now. Shall we start the class? Okay, let's start the class. Um, Hi and good evening, everyone. So welcome to our database management system class. Uh, okay, before we begin, let me briefly introduce myself. I'm Jahan, computer science undergraduate student at IIT. Now I'm working as a intern in some of software company. So this is about me. I have a throat pain. Can you all understand my voice or what I said? If you can't understand or if you can't hear my voice, let me know. Okay. So first, we are going to cover up the overview session today. Just a overview about the data management systems. Okay. So you all, I think you all have had about the word about data, right? So first, we are going to see about course overview. So the aim of this course is to give you knowledge on different data management techniques, including distributed and advanced database concept. So why this course? Why do we need this course? Simple, because data is everywhere, you know. So from mobile apps to banking, e-commerce, and cloud system, every industry depends on databases. So by the end of this course, you will understand how databases evolve to handle massive, complex data. Okay, understand? Can anyone answer my question? Halil, Nausaba, someone. Okay, thank you. So here, here the what we will cover in this course is the intern learning outcomes. By the end of this course, you will be able to describe the how and why different data management techniques evolved. Okay, then the first of all, data management evaluation. The second one is database constraint and triggers, which is the rules that keep data reliable and consistent. The third one is database indexing and tuning. That is, describe data storage and improve query performance using indexes. So the consistency and transaction processing techniques in a different data management system. Okay, then describe distributed database concept and create design for distributed database. So understanding how data fragmentation, replication, and allocation after affect performance. So we will cover up next week towards these five. Okay. So we will also solve past paper along the way to make sure you are exam ready. Okay. So this is a course content outline. So these are five topics in this module. The first one, data management evaluation, will take 8 hours to study. Then database constraint and triggers will take 8 hours. In the next chapter will take 10 hours. In the next chapter will take 7 hours. So totally 45 hours to learn. That is a tuition hours, academics hours. So you have also independent study hour. Okay. So the first one topic is data management evaluation. So our first topic is this is we will start by looking object database, things like object identity, encapsulations, inheritance and polymorphism, which is called like object-oriented programming or object-oriented concept. You have to know about the concept, what is object database and what is object-oriented concept. Okay. So bases which deal with structured and semi-structured data. So data will differentiate by three, like structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. Okay, you can learn by upcoming classes. Finally, we will cover NoSQL database. So, have you all heard about SQL database? Anyone? Riza, do you know about the SQL database? Yeah, okay. Can you tell me what it is? Can you explain me? Just tell what you know about that. Okay, there is no answer. Anyone? Halil Akmal, do you have any idea about the SQL databases? Just tell me yes or no. Okay. Okay, let's move the other topic. We will cover up NoSQL database. So there's a database about the according relational, non-relational. So SQL is a relational database. Okay, and NoSQL is a non-relational database. So SQL, it is describe structured query language. So no SQL means non-relational, no SQL means no structured query language. Okay. So these are the modern database and power databases that power social media, e-commerce, and cloud apps. Okay. The NoSQL databases. They include models like key value, document, column, family, and graph databases. Understand? Okay. By the end of this topic, you will understand why this word move beyond traditional relational databases. Okay. Okay, the topic 2 of this module is databases, database constraint and triggers. Okay, so constraint is make sure our data follow rules. Like for example, making sure a student's ID is unique, that an order must have a valid product ID. So I think you all knew the word is primary key, right? Primary key, foreign key. Guys, tell me. Now, Shaba. So, do you know the word primary key? Primary key, foreign key. Ah, okay. Oh, yes. That's been the constraints. Okay. Constraint make sure our data follow rules. So data should follow the rules. Okay, like you are a student on this course, right? So you have a student ID, right? Everyone has a student ID. So here uh, those are unique, right? So okay, that is the main content of this constraint. So next, move on. Let's move on next. Triggers. First, triggers. So triggers are actions that happen automatically when certain event occur, like updating stock level after purchase. Okay. Okay. So why we have to learn the second topic, because without these rules, data becomes unreliable and messy. Okay, so let's move on to next topic. Topic 3 is database indexing and tuning. So have you heard the word index? Index 0, 1, 2, something. Okay. Now Shaba only answer me. So other Halil and Raisa. Okay. Can you tell me what is index? What is index number? Where we use it? Arrays. Yes, to identify something. Very good. Good. Okay. So this part is about making databases fast, the indexing and tuning. So we will talk about how data is stored on memory and disk and then move into indexing techniques like primary, clustering and hash indexes. Okay. Then we will also see how tune a databases, choosing the right indexes and designed to make queries run in millisecond uh, instead of minutes. Okay, so this is especially important in big companies that handle millions of records. Okay, so uh, let me tell one example about this indexing. Sorry. So the example is imagine a library. Okay. So without an index to find the book databases system, the book name is databases system. You would have to go self by self and check every book until you find it. Right. So in the library, you need a book. So the book name is called database system. So you don't know about the number of or index of that book. Okay, so you would have to go and search the book self by self, right? So this time is very slow. Okay, so with an index like a library, catalog, or search system, something you can directly look up database systems under the or this A section or B section or D section. It quickly tells you the self and row number. So it take time, uh, uh, very short time, right? So this is very fast action. So in databases, an index on column like student ID work the same way. Okay, so you don't have to like scanning every row in a table. The database jumps straight to the right places, right? Okay. Let's move to other example for tuning. Like suppose we have an orders table with millions of records. Okay. If you often run a query like something select from orders where customer ID equal to 2005, right? Like that. That is a SQL query. Do you know about that SQL query? Okay, right. Can you write a SQL query, Akmal? If you study this module, you can easily write the SQL query and learn such things. Okay. So without coming back to the session, so without tuning, so it is slow action. Okay. So tuning with index, the database jumps directly to rows with customer ID is equal to 2005. So it is the first section. Okay. So indexing like a shortcut to table of contents make finding data faster. Okay. Tuning is optimizing queries and database design so the database design so the system runs smoothly. Okay, understand? Topic 4 of this module is database uh, sorry, distributed database system. Okay. Here we will look at distributed systems which allows data to be stored and processed across multiple servers. Okay, okay. Thank you for the info. I'll check. Now am I audible or is it stuck? Okay. When my voice stuck or something, let me know. Okay. Okay. Let's move. Okay, the topic 4 is distributed database and systems. So I told about distributed system, right? Okay, let's think of Facebook, Google, or Amazon. Okay, they don't have one database. They have thousands working together. Okay, so we will cover concept like replication, fragmentation, and query processing in distributed systems. Okay, so this is must known area for cloud computing and big data. So have you heard about cloud computing? Okay, right. So next topic is consistency and transaction processing concept. Okay, this is the final chapter of this module. So you may have heard of the term acid properties. Acid properties. Is it okay? You don't have had this, haven't had this word. So these are the rules that keep databases safe from errors and corruptions. Okay. Can you give some time? Sorry for the interrupt. Am I audible now? Hello. Oh, okay. Can you give some time? I solve the error. Am I audible now? Okay. Okay, let's cover this final topic. So I told about the acid properties, right? So for example, so let's imagine this is when you like when you transfer money in a bank app, the system must guarantee like that one account is deducted and the other is credited, even if there is a power failure. Okay, did you understand what I say? No. Yes. I also didn't understand what I said. Okay. Uh, I will tell other example of this. Wait. So, bank money transfer example. Okay, transaction. Uh, do you guys know about the transaction, money transaction, right? I think you all knew. So there's a two. Okay. So there's a let's imagine there's a two-person. One is one person name is Alice, one name is Bob or John something. So suppose Alice transfer 100 rupees to Bob using a banking app. Okay. Uh, so let's take the two people of this meeting, like Naushaba and Raisa. Okay. So Raisa wants to transfer 100 rupees to Naushaba. So the transaction has two operations, like deduct. One is deduct. So deduct 100 rupees from Raisa account. Okay. And add, sorry, deduct 100 of 1,000. Something 100 or 1,000. Whatever. So add. So first one is deduct 1,000 rupees to Naushaba account. Okay. Did you understand? Do you understand this example? The money transaction. First one is deduct. So sender deduct the money and receiver account adding the money. Okay. Abdul Mughni. Who is Abdul Mughni? Where is he or she? Okay. So sorry, let's continue the example. The money transaction. So when we transaction the money, what could go wrong without transaction is if the system crashes after step one, the deduct step. So Raisa loses 1,000 rupees, and Naushaba doesn't receive it. Understand? Naushaba, Raisa, understand? Okay. So the second one is if the system crashes after step two. Okay, the heading. Naushaba gets 100 rupees, but Raisa Raisa's balance doesn't reduce, right? Uh, Raisa, like Raisa has, oh, Raisa has the same money. Understand? So this would cause data inconsistency. Okay. Banks cannot allow this. Okay. Okay. So, mm, so we also discuss about concurrency, isolation levels, and how NoSQL database handle consistency differently in this section. Okay, can you listen? Or still my network is issue? Okay, okay, right. So that's our journey for the next 4 months. Remember, one, databases are not just about passing exams. They are a foundation of almost every systems in today's world. Okay, if you stay consistent and practice with example and ask question, you will leave this course with both strong knowledge and practical skills. Okay, if you have any question about this or any inquiries about this module, you can ask me. Don't hesitate to ask me. Okay, this is my contact ID, contact email ID. You can email me. Okay, it's keep cutting out. Sorry. Which is the part? Which is the part? Did the connection gone? Can you tell me now, Shaba? Should I explain the topic 5 again? Akmal, which is the part that keeps cutting out? Like now Shaba says, it keeps cutting out. It's okay. 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 Okay, then these are the 5 topics. Okay. So you have to know about wait, wait, wait. I'll come in a while. So in this module, you have to know about those topic WOP concepts and SQL, NoSQL databases, indexing, trigger, consistency. Okay. So guys, do you have any question about this module? Let me know. Okay, I can repeat fifth fifth topic, right? So topic 5 is wait, consistency and transaction processing. So did you understand the transaction process which I said? Akmal, those are like transaction has two step. One is deduct and other one is adding, right? Okay. So today only we cover this chapter. Coming next week or over the week, we will cover clearly and theoretically. So if you have any question, let me know. Don't you have any questions about this module? எல்லாருக்கும் தமிழ் தெரியும் தானே? இதுல உள்ளவங்களுக்கு ஓகே, தமிழால கேட்கலுங்க, சும்மா கேளுங்க. ஏதாவது படிப்பிச்சது விலங்கலண்டாலும் சொல்லுங்க. Okay, don't hesitate. Okay, then let's finish or wrap up this class for today. Okay, inshallah, we will look up the first topic of this module the next week, right? So, first topic is data management evaluation. So, you guys are have to ready for this, okay? Okay, fine. Okay. Thank you for joining my class. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You can leave.